Well, I don't know if we'll have anybody watching today or not. It is Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. But you know what? I got some free time on my hands because Stacia went to visit her parents today. So, we may get some people in here watching and we may not. But it's okay because you know what? I'm going to go fishing no matter what. That's just the way it's going to be. We've got 3 rods going to set out right now. They're baited up, ready to go, and I'm going to throw them out in just a second. And of course, we got right there in front of me, you got the old 16-footer Black Betty, the old big old girl. She's going to fish today. I promise you guys, anytime I'm on the bank, we'll start bringing her back every time. Got a medium-sized shad on there. Uh, Not nothing real big. And on the other 2 rods, I got 2 10-footers. I don't know how you can see them. They're sticking out of the back of the truck there and there, sticking up. And we've got them baited up with 2 small shad. Now, Richard Cluck and I fished this spot yesterday afternoon, and we absolutely killed it on flatheads. We caught nothing but flatheads. And so it kind of encouraged me to come back to this spot today, and we'll see if they're still in here. We'll give it a shot, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, we're going to primarily focus on that rod right there. If those other 2 rods get a bite, I will turn the camera on them, and well, we'll bounce back and forth just like that. We'll keep an eye on everything because everybody wants to see the old big girl go down. If she's going to go down, we're going to see it. It'll be amazing. Either way, let me get this jacket off because it's kind of warm, sunshine on me here. Like I said, the rods are baited up. Well, let's get them thrown out there. I'll go ahead and throw that out first, and then we'll cut that way. Well, I think I can get it right there, and you'll be able to see me throw all those rods out. Let me get the bait in the water, y'all. I'm just yapping. First thing I'm gonna do is shed this coat because uh it's a little breezy, but I tell you what, that sun is warm. All right, gonna be running over these rocks, but we're not gonna be running far, so it'll be all right. Ya da 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 dee 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 da. We're gonna send this one downtown, baby. Hoping nothing goes wrong here. Oh yeah, I almost fell off that rock. Beautiful. I love that spot. That will work. I like it a lot. Yeah, drag, loosen it. Better loosen that drag. That'll work. All right, big old girl. You can't get on a big old fish here. Slack out. There we go. Flip it off. Beautiful. It is quite a bit more breezy than it was yesterday. I'll say that. Uh, okay, I slung a weight somewhere. There it went. The breakaway rig broke away. That was not cool at all. I slung it up a little too hard. That's a good way to start off, ain't it? There we go. I slung it and broke the breakaway weight off, the line off. Lost my weight and my bait. All right, let me fix that back up real quick. 5. I'm gonna put a little bit lighter weight on there. Let's go a little bit lighter weight. Not a good start. That's okay though. It's all right. It's all right. Be a little. There we go. Let's grab a 20 bucks out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's try that again. I pulled me a little too hard and broke that weight on that off there. Rock slick. That's better. Much better. Feels like the bus time. Let's get some slack out of here. Oh, here we go. All right, just a little bit of hiccup throwing that rod out. Boy, it's got slack all in it. I might have should have put a heavier weight on there. All right, let me tighten that line up and I'll be right back with you guys. That's way too much slack in there. That's much better. Here we go. All right. Now we're set up. We'll keep it just like that. And if Betty starts going down, we'll just flip over on her. We've already got 13 people in here. Happy, happy Easter, everybody. We are chasing the Easter kitty. And we're actually going to try to target flatheads today because of the fact that, like I said, me and Richard Cluck fished this spot yesterday afternoon for a very short period of time. And Richard broke off 2 nice fish, but we managed to land 2. Richard landed 2 flatheads, and I landed 2 flatheads. We caught 4 flatheads. No blues, no channels. It was all flatheads yesterday. So, Richard wasn't able to make it today. He's over at his granny's for Easter. And, probably what I should be doing is going visiting folks. But you know me, man. I'm happy on the river. And I think a lot of times people are happier when I'm on the river because I'm not there bothering them. Like, oh, Danny's not here. This might be an all right holiday. He's not going to eat up all the food and make a bunch of people mad. Okay. Oh, wow. We've already got 16 people in here. Let's scroll back here, say hi to everybody, see what's going on. I'm hoping, dude, the flatheads were in here thick yesterday. It was absolutely a killer day. I posted a short video this morning of we got a picture of the first flathead I caught. We just took a picture of it, no video. But the very first flathead you see on that short video I posted this morning is the first one that I caught. And then after that, we got 3 short videos that's all combined together into one video of the 2 that Richard caught and 1 more that I caught. But yeah, it was all flatheads here yesterday. Nothing but flatties. We'll see if they're still here. I don't know. The water levels is really being wonky, up, down, up, down, up, down. And we'll just have to see if they're still here or not. But anyways, right off the bat, we got Wabash Nate in the house. Happy Easter, Wabash Nate. Welcome in, welcome in. 20 people in the house right now. Patrick Gray, my RCT brother, got my Ancient Mariner 10-footers out there. We're running all long rods today. We got Black Betty, the 16-footer, and we got the 2 10-foot Ancient Mariner Challenger rods over there. Of course, all of them are equipped with the River Cats Tackle Crimson Red hook, my favorite hook of all of them. The German steels, I'm not gonna lie, are higher quality. Uh, they're a tougher, stronger hook than the Crimson Red. But you tell you what, Crimson Red's been good to me. And one thing I am to whenever I got something that works for me, I try to be loyal to it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had hardly no problems at all out of those Crimson Reds. They've caught me a lot of fish. Caught me an 88-pound PB, and they've been hooking fish ever since. So we'll stick with them. I do have some German steel hooks in there. And, eventually we're going to swap over and start using more of those. Uh, I do use them in different situations. If I'm using really, really, really big baits, I will go with the way bigger German steel hooks. Or if I'm at Crab Orchard Lake or Baldwin or one of those small lakes like that, I'll drop down to the German steel 4 and 5/0, 7/0 hooks. I'll put those on there. But me, I'm a Crimson Red kind of guy. 24 people in the house right now. Happy Easter, Patrick. There's Lisa Swain, my PB buddy right there. Well, she's my PB buddy, and that's the best kind. Nobody fools with a buddy of mine. Old Catfish Kitchen, PB buddy of mine, Miss Lisa Swain. How you doing, sis? Happy Easter. Hope you go out and chase a bunch of bunnies, find some eggs. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay, let's say hi to each other. Danny put one up there by the bars. Well, here's a story. I was fishing out here a couple weeks ago, and that barge, and yeah, I just threw one out there toward the end of that barge. But that barge there, the wind was blowing real hard, and I threw Black Betty, and the line made a big loop in it, and it went across the deck of that barge. And when I reeled it up, as of right now, there's a 5/0 hook. I mean, not a 5/0 hook, a Crimson Red hook, a 5-ounce weight, and a big old shad on the deck of that barge where I got hung up and broke off on top of it. I've actually got a bait on top of that barge. It's been there for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's where Richard was going for yesterday. He was throwing out right there at the tail end of that barge sticking out there, and he hooked up 4 times, and they got him in there. There's a lot of rocks out there, and he got hung up twice and broke off on his first 2 fish. Well, actually, he was on the phone uh, talking to a man about a new boat, and we were sitting in the truck, and we had the windows rolled down, and we had the 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 reels on free spool, and we had the clickers on. And Richard's sitting on the phone, and all of a sudden he jumps up and jumps out of the truck, takes off running because I can't hear those clickers. He can. And he had the phone in his hand, and he kind of tucked it under his chin and was trying to hold the phone and grab that rod, and that fish got away. And then we went back, sat in the truck, listening, and the clicker went off again. Richard jumps out of the truck, grabs the rod, it's running toward the bank, and sure enough, it got in those rocks. And I thought, my God. By this time, I'd already landed 2. And I thought, man, he is just having worse luck. So we went back and was sitting in the truck, and he was on the phone with John Cyclone. And this time he had my phone up there, or his phone up there on the tripod, sitting in the front of the truck. And he just jumps out of the truck and just leaves John there talking. John thinks he's still. He said, no, the dude, he's gone. He took off. There's a rod going off. And so I grabbed John up out of the front seat of the truck and I take the camera around there. And sure enough, Richard lands him a nice flathead and gets it in there, no problem. And went back to the truck sitting there. And Richard does the same thing, jumps out of the truck, takes off running. I never heard a thing. But sure enough, he leaves John just sitting there on the tripod, just talking away. And I said, hey, man, he ain't here no more. He's out back reeling up fish. And he landed a couple of nice ones. I got a couple of nice ones. He broke off two, or he lost one and broke one off. But it turned out to be a pretty good day. We had a couple hours to fish, and we took advantage of it. We actually came over here for the sole purpose. All we were going to do was catch bait and go back home. And I told him, I said, look, dude, let's throw a couple of rods apiece in the truck just in case. And he goes, well, we're not planning on fishing. I said, you know what? I don't care where I go. I may not be planning on fishing, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to be ready to do it if I choose to. So sure enough, we back down here, same spot, and we said we had two rods out yesterday. I had mine stuck in the back of the truck here, and he had his stuck in the back of the truck over there. And by the end of the day, we were glad we brought those rods because we absolutely annihilated the flatheads. Nothing but flatheads. No channel cats, no blues, all flatties. And I'm hoping they're still in here today. It was later in the afternoon when we did this, so I don't know how much the time's going to affect that. I don't know. But we're going to go fishing on Easter Sunday and just see if we can't get on something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there's Catfish Dog Tim. Happy Easter, Danny, and all in chat. Well, happy Easter to you too, buddy. Welcome in, Tim, Catfish Dog, right there. Great guy. Lisa, Tim's going to be picking on him. There's my buddy, Jose 803 Pan Fisherman. Been waiting for him to get out there. He hasn't gotten to do a whole lot of fishing, but he's getting to the point where I think he's finally getting everything worked out where he's going to be able to get on the water. And he'll start posting some pictures and sending them to me and stuff. And I can't wait for that. I always enjoy hearing from Jose. Uh, he's one of them Crimson Red guys too. I sent him some of them hooks one time, and he absolutely loves them. Blah blah blah. See, Lisa. Hello. Hope you're feeling well after your dental procedure. I think Lisa's a tough little old bird. She'll be fine. She's tough as they come. It can only go up from here. He must have been talking about when I throwed that rod wall. There's Cujo Ertzfield, one of the uh, Top Gun fishermen with the fishing with old Jerry Parker. Well, he's not Top Gun, but he's Jerry's Top Gun. They fish together a lot. He's done a lot of fishing with Parker, and you'll see if you see Parker most of the time, you can dig around Parker's pockets and you'll find Cujo in there somewhere. He says, Happy Easter to Mr. Daddy. Going to Oklahoma Spoonie next week and hybrids. Good luck and be safe, brother. Dude, I wish I could go get some spoonbill. I really, really, really do. I've only had one chance in my lifetime to go do that, so I haven't got a whole lot of experience in it, but I do know how to snag. So, and I know the technique for snagging spoonbill, just, trolling hooks behind the boat is a real effective method. But yeah, dude, I'm ready for snagging season. There's actually some spoonbills in here in this little. This is actually the Mississippi River is right there. It's on the other side of this island right here. This is actually a tributary coming into the Mississippi. Is what we're sitting on right here. And I have seen people snag spoonbills out of this water right here. Okay. The problem is though, if you're just on the bank and you're throwing out there and snagging, there are so many freaking carp. You're going to catch 200 carp before you ever get a shot at a spoonbill. They're so thick in there. It's just ridiculous. It makes it almost impossible to snag spoonbill because of all the daggone carp. There's just too many of them. Too many of them. Dave Stone's doing the kind of fishing I can do. Truck right through the water. That's what I'm doing today. It's Easter. I didn't want to put a whole lot of work into this, but like I said, we did really good here yesterday. Doesn't mean we're going to today, but you can go look and I posted a short video this morning, and it was in this exact spot. You can see that I'm not blowing smoke up your honey hole. We actually got a flathead here yesterday. It's a little short. I think it's like a 2 or 3 minute video I put up this morning. But you can check that out and see what I'm talking about. You'll know why. If you watch that video, you'll know why I came back to this spot. Like I said, it was later in the afternoon. Um, I'm not sure how much of a factor that's going to be. We shall see. Because we're here way earlier than we were yesterday. But, well, ain't nothing betwixt catching a fish and sitting on the couch but trying. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. Patrick Gray, let's see, Jose said, me too, the river gives me happiness. Absolutely it does. It is a peaceful, I am so at peace right now. I absolutely am. But I hope I get to be a little bit of adrenaline rushed and freaking out from the rod going down. That's what we're hoping for, but just don't know though. We'll just see. We'll have to hang out here and find out. I know we was catching, we was hooking up on fish on average. We were getting a good solid bite probably about every 35 to 40 minutes. It wasn't like just slamming them, but you throw the bait out there and just let it sit and soak. And usually within 35, 40 minutes, we hooked up yesterday. It was not a long time, but you always want it to be a little quicker than that. But you know what? When you're hooking flatheads back to back to back, I can wait 30, 45 minutes and not have a problem with it. I'll wait longer than that if I have to. It's all about them flatties, baby. Watch the vid. Nice. Okay, Tim, thank you. Appreciate it. 922 Crappie Barbecue. Happy Easter. All happy Easter, Bobby. Good to see you in here, brother. I'm out here doing the work so everybody else can stay at home and enjoy their time with their families and friends and go around and hiding eggs and stuff like that. You guys go on do that, and I'll take care of the water today. Don't worry about it. Stand day was canceled today because of Easter, and that's fine because I know Stan, he's really a big family man. Well, he's a big man anyway, but he's a big family man too. So, absolutely, you guys, the most important thing in life is family. And my family's happiest when I'm away. So I just figured I'd make their day and come out here and go fishing. I'm kidding. They go, well, if you want to go fishing, go fishing. We're all gonna be here, and kids running everywhere and everything like that. And then God bless my grandkids. I love them. I love them, and I love them more when I'm far away from them. I'm kidding. I enjoy time with the kids in moderation. I'm gonna have the door. They're gonna change the locks on the doors by the time I get home. Said, oh my God, you made the kids cry. Well, that's what I do. It'll be all right. Okay. Bobby saying hi to everybody. You saying hi. The Crips and Reds are the bomb. That's all I use. Absolutely, Jose. But I'm gonna tell you right now, uh, if you ever get a hold of them German steel hooks, you're going to see what I'm talking about. They are absolutely, because the majority of the RCT crew, they are absolutely stuck on those, no pun intended, those crimps, the German steel hooks. They love them. They've been catching a lot of fish on them. Jerry Parker's been, man, hitting it out of the park. Gimpy and Chris and Bobby and all of them. They've been running those German steels and they've been doing a fantastic job with them and having a field day. It's a much tougher hook, I'll tell you that. One of the things I like about the Crimson Red is a thinner wire diameter than the German steels. And that's the selling point for me. They're razor sharp, and the wire diameter is just a little thinner than the German steel hooks. But man, them German steels, it doesn't matter. They're like razor blades. They'll slice through the jaw of any fish you hook into. Mike Sampson, Sappy in the house. Welcome in. Happy Easter, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm saying hi to everybody. Everybody saying hi. I'm gonna have to give me just a second. Oh boy, outdoors. Morning, Danny, and each and every one of you in chat. Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Larry. And tell Fanny I said hi. I'm going to have to pause this for a minute. I got an alarm going off. It's for something that I got to do here. Hold on. Matter of fact, that's going to be perfect. Bobby, you couldn't have come in at a better time. You couldn't have come in at a better time. Are you fishing?
Yeah, I'm fishing.
All right. Well, hold the fort down. I just got an alert on my phone that I've got to answer. It's going to take me a few seconds. I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'll be
Alrighty.
right back, y'all. Bobby's going to entertain y'all while I'm gone.
Bobby's gonna reel this fish in. Nope, he's gonna reel in no bait. Huh, Joker twisted my rig all up.
And there you go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got that took care of. I had an alert on my phone. I had to uh, answer a quick text, quick yes or no question from the doctor's office. They've been asking me about it. It's a yes or no. It's like, are you coming to the doctor this week? And I'm like, yep, I'll be there. I had to hang up.
Ugh.
I've been waiting on that text all day. They always text me on Sunday. I don't know why. Well, I've got the Asian carper just jumping like crazy out here in front of me today. It's insane. Let me back up.
Man, this reel is so smooth.
Which one you got there? The jump?
Helps if you release the latch, though.
Oh, yeah.
At least I thought I
Let's
did,
see.
anyhow.
Hmm. I think I went back too far here. Let me take a look. There we go. That's where I left off with Larry. Mike Sampson saying hi. Da, 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 da. People saying hi. Let's see. 922 Crappie Barbecue. Gonna take me a week to edit this video. 7 on bank. Nice.
There's 6 on the stringer.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I'm guessing you're looking for a catfish dinner on an Easter Sunday.
That was that's the plan, anyhow.
I think you'll make it. I do. I believe in you, brother. It's hey, I think you'll probably have about as much luck catching catfish as you will finding eggs.
I'd be better off catching the catfish, cause
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, man. You have the rest of the family gather up all them hard boiled eggs and you can fry you up some catfish and make you some deviled eggs to go with them.
ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good for us. It's going to be
Mm.
whoever has to deal with it the next day. Dallas Liebert House says Happy Easter, y'all. Well, Happy Easter, Dallas Liebert. Welcome in. Good to have you in here. Let's see, Patrick Gray. What do you use for bait? I have got some threadfin shad and some gizzard shad that Richard and I caught yesterday afternoon. We came over here to this area. I got a couple of secret bait spots that pretty much always have shad in them. And we threw the net and got those, and I put them on ice and brought them back with me today, and they look like I just caught them. Been keeping them cold and on ice, and it's good bait. Catch fish with us in the house says howdy y'all. Well, happy Easter, Chris and V. Good to have you guys in here. This is one of these days where the sun's shining on you, and it's too hot for a jacket. But if you take your jacket off, there's just enough breeze blowing that you get chilly.
Yeah, it's
You know,
it's
there's no perfect, you know, it's kind of irritating. If I put my
yeah, it's
jacket on, I'm
44
too hot.
degrees
If I
here.
take it off, I get chilled.
It was 80 degrees yesterday. It's 44 today.
I think we're running probably about the same here. I know it was 30 something this morning when I woke up. I'm not sure what the temp is now. It was supposed to warm up, I think, into like mid 50s today. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's been boiling. The big old cotton picking carp are just jumping out the water out there and going crazy, man. They're going insane today. They were doing that yesterday too, which that might be a good sign. If the fish are doing the same thing today that they were doing yesterday, maybe those flatheads will too. It may take us a little while longer. Nubbies, what's up, Nubbies? Welcome in. Happy Easter, my brother. Good to see you in here. There's a couple fellers down there on the boat ramp. I'm not sure what he's fishing for because he keeps throwing out and reeling in, throwing out and reeling in. So he may be after some stripers or some white bass or something.
They got a bass tournament here today.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they've
On
been pretty
Easter?
respectful.
Who
Yeah,
throws a bass tournament on Easter?
I don't know.
Yeah, catch fish with us. He says, I put 2 holes in my Pecker's German steel yesterday. Yeah. I was lucky enough to hear you talking about that.
Yeah, that was
I thought, man, I hate that happened to you, but in the long run, better you than me. You know what I'm saying? I got enough holes in my body.
I kind of
Yeah,
feel
Lisa
sorry
says,
for him. The last
oh
time I got
no,
two bass in a
Bobby's on
row.
panel. He sure is.
Yeah, I had to make sure you had a heart attack today.
There you go. Just got to ruin Lisa's Easter. Oh, I think you probably made her day. I don't think she could make it through a day without picking on you. And that's probably just like a big Easter surprise for her right there.
Yeah, I think she goes through withdrawals all week until Sunday.
You know what? I would absolutely 100% agree with you. I would have no doubt about that. River Cat's tackle in the house, Mr. John Cyclone. Coming up here, you look here. I washed my truck, but it don't do no good. But you can still see that RCT sticker right there on the doors on their side. Matches it. Look
John,
just like it. Only
John's
difference
in
is
here.
one's on the driver's side, one's on the pasture.
John, do not look at the right rod. It does not exist.
I don't even want to know.
Well, he sent me some rods and stuff that for to
Yeah.
sell, and it was so pretty, and that reel was just calling my name, so I had to put them together and test them out.
And Chris G9W4X, he says, is it better to use a sinker or not a sinker when fishing for carp? Well, Bobby
Hmm.
may be able to answer that. I'm not a big carp fisherman. I don't fish for them a lot, so that question there would be a little bit out of my expertise range.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
If you're wanting that, like if I'm using a float, which a lot of time when I'm carp fishing, I do. I use a small sinker to keep the sinker on the bottom, but I
yeah.
tie my rig up high, so it's floating up off the bottom. Uh, but some people say they feel the weight and they drop the bait. I've It's just like
I've
any
heard that
other.
from people too. They said if they feel that
Yeah,
weight, they'll spit that out faster and they took it in.
yeah.
There's a roll up MT in the house. Welcome in.
Every species of fish does that. So it's just whether they're hungry enough to take the bait or not.
Yeah. Well, Chris also asked, he said, what's the best bait for carp? Worms, corn, or bread?
All the above.
Yeah. And a lot of people will make their own pack bait. You can find a lot of videos on that on YouTube about making pack bait for carp. A lot of guys swear by it. We got a bunch of buddies that carp fish.
Now that there,
I wish Steve Hooker Thomas was on here because he would just like any question
oh,
you got about carp,
he'd give
he's
you
got the
all the yeah, he'd give you all the info.
absolutely. He
Uh,
knows about them carp.
but if you're a carp fisherman, you can check out the River Cats tackle and get them Hawaiian
Yeah,
carp
the Hawaiian
slayers.
carp slayer. Is that what they're
Those
called?
are the perfect size hook.
Yeah. Uh, Lance McCoo guy, one of the River Cat tackle guys. He's a big time carp fisherman, and those hooks. I think the one of the probably the main reasons we've got those in inventory is because of Lance. because he does a lot of carp fishing. Let's see here. I think I missed him, but was Guerrero Bagre. Is he in the house? I think he is. There's my sister, Missy Kennedy. What's up, Missy? Said, hey, peeps, Danny, haven't forgotten, buddy. I've been done for about 4 days. Day spells with my old dragon rear, but I'm getting better. Be there soon, I promise. No rush on it there, Missy. I trust you. I'm looking forward to seeing them. We're actually headed to Kentucky Dam next Saturday, and uh, I was, kind of hoping that those would be here before then, and we could try them out on some skipjack and some white bass, and we'll see. There's Parker Pursuits. Jerry Parker, he is doing the family thing today, hanging out with the all the folks in his family doing the Easter stuff. I think Jerry actually today is wearing a pink bunny suit, like the one you saw in that movie Christmas Story or whatever. Yeah, Jerry. Every year he dresses up in that pink bunny suit, and he shows up at parks and stuff where kids are. And the thing is, nobody asked him to do it. There'd be people having private parties out in the park, and Parker come hopping through there in that pink bunny suit, and they go, "Oh wow, who got the pink bunny?" And he goes, well, "I thought you got him." I'm like, "No, I thought you got him." They go, "Who the hell is that pink bunny?" It's old Pink Bunny Parker.
Oh boy.
And just for clarification, y'all, so Parker don't start messaging me, I just made all that up. But it's a fun story, wasn't it?
I, I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about. Well, he's sitting back wondering and thinking of how he's going to get even with you. That's what he's doing.
Oh, I'm behind on chat. Lisa says, I do not. I have no Bobby withdrawals at all. So I'm behind. I got to get caught up here. Rowdy Roll in the house says, hello, everyone. Happy Easter, Rowdy. Good to see you in here. Can't speak for that. Say, howdy, Rowdy. Oh, that's freaking cormorants are moving in here. That's never a good thing.
Huh? Oh, the last time they did that to me, I was catching decent fish.
So can you guys show us the best rig for car? I'm assuming he said gar. I don't target gar either. That doesn't mean I don't catch
Anything,
them every now and then, but that is absolutely not a target fish on my list. I can promise you.
if he is talking about gar, the best rig that I could tell you is an old freighted rope.
Yep.
It gets
Don't
tangled
stop
in their
treble
teeth.
hook.
It gets tangled in their teeth, and they can't. Well,
Yep. Yep.
their biology when they clamp down, they're not usually going to open their mouth. Get the little
And
jingle there.
there's
She goes,
Mike
"Hey,
Chavez in the house. Happy Easter, Mike. He says, howdy there, hi, friends and neighbors. Welcome in, Mike. Good to see you.
keep getting these one bite wonders.
Well, you're
You
ahead of
hit
me
it.
right now because uh, me and Richard were here yesterday, and I already had a fish on by the time that, with the amount of time that I've spent here today. If I'd spent the same amount of time yesterday, I already had a fish. So it may be a little slower today. And plus, it was we didn't get here till oh Lord, I think it was like 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock that we showed up here.
Oh, dude, look at this dude. He's coming right across my freaking lines.
Oh yeah. There's fun fishing adventures in the house. Happy Easter. Good to see you in here. Happy Easter, brother. Yeah,
Well,
both of them. Go ahead.
maybe that trolling motor will spook him around a little bit.
Maybe. They will,
Small
Danny.
trips.
I'll work on them tomorrow and mail them out, buddy. All right. Thank you, Missy. I got to get caught up here. And Riley Roll says he does not want to know where Parker hides his eggs. Mike
Fair point.
Chavez says skipjack will be extinct soon. Well, they actually put a lot of regulations on it over in Kentucky. And you know what? I am glad they did because I know a lot of people go over there and they catch way, way more than they need. I've been guilty of it myself. Get over there and just be catching them and having so much fun. You just keep catching them. But honestly, I'm glad they put a limit on them because it gives me a stopping point that I can go by. So no matter how much fun I'm having, I know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? And it also stops everybody else. Well, the honest people it does.
Yeah.
But I am 100% uh, uh, for the regulations and limits that they put on the skipjack. Uh, I back that decision 100%. It's actually a good call on their part. As of right now, we still got a really good population of skips in the spots that we go, and by them uh, putting the numbers down way lower for you to take them, it's just going to get better and better and better as long as people actually follow the rules.
And it's just like any other law. All those laws do is keep the honest person honest.
You know, but to tell you the truth, I'm just really not that worried about getting skipjack because the last 2 years, it's crazy. Is in our area here, the fish don't want them. The catfish are not eating skipjack. Richard Cluck and I and Jerry Parker, our main bait that we've been throwing for the last 2 years straight, winter, summer, fall, has been shad. And we've done way better on shad. Uh, we've only caught a couple fish here and there on skipjack. They just, like I said, the fish here just don't want them anymore.
And shad and bluegills
Yeah.
uh, been my, well, mostly shad. Shad's my, I, I guess it's my comfort bait. It's what I've caught the most fish
Exactly.
on.
Same
That's what
here.
I use.
Um, if I can't get them to bite anything else, they'll usually bite shad. And if they're not biting shad, they're not biting.
Oh, there's Mr. Lyle. How's it going, bud?
There's a Lyle in here. I need to get a hold of him.
I
Let's
just
see.
have you look up.
I live in South Australia, watching a lot of YouTube fishing videos, and I'm learning. Oh, well, welcome in, Chris. Welcome in from down under. I'm not even going to try to do the Australian accent because it'd probably be offensive. That is some place that I would love to go fish. Is I would love to go to Australia,
Oof.
catch some because I've actually ordered uh, online. You can order it from different fish places. I've had some barramundi, and they shipped it packed in dry ice and stuff. That's a good fish. I'll tell you what, Stacia cooked up some barramundi one time, and we was like, we need to get more of that. If you've never tried barramundi, you need to try it. And Tim says the last fish Richard showed was beautiful. It was. We had three of them that were that color. We only had one flathead yesterday that was kind of dark, kind of a olive green color. The other three were just like gold bars. I mean, they were just shiny, bright gold colored. Catfish Weekly, Mr. Lyle. They said he was in here, and I finally got down there to see him. Lyle, I'm gonna message you. I got to message you. Um, I've got a bunch of questions for you that's gonna help me out with something. And I know you know the answers. You're the only one I know that I can talk to about this that's gonna give me something to work with there. I think you know what it's coming up about. It's a tournament I got coming up. I'm gonna be looking for a little information from you. Rob Fox says that's why he's glad he used bluegill here in Ohio. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of Tennessee people and a lot of Ohio people use bluegill for cut bait. Um, we do catch some fish on bluegill here, but it is not. Once again, it's not a premium, high percentage bait for us here. Freshwater,
I've
no
caught,
salties.
yeah,
Well,
I've caught good fish off of bluegill. Just
yeah,
I'm more comfortable and catch more fish. Maybe it's because I use shad all the time. I don't know,
yeah. Well, I know Chris and V, they use bluegill a lot and have a lot of success on it. Um, I think it's one of V's favorite baits, as best I
well,
know. I mean, I don't like
yeah,
speaking for
especially when
V
she's
because,
flathead fishing. When she's
yeah,
flathead fishing,
yeah,
it's bluegill.
and she is absolutely that's one of her primary baits is live bluegill, I think. And I know Daryl Morris down on the Tennessee River. He's a big time cut bluegill fisherman. Parker Pursuits, Danny. I'm picking up one of those clicker counters to keep track of the number of skips we catch next Saturday. Do you want me to pick one up for you too? Absolutely, yeah. Because man, it gets so irritating. I would like to figure out some way to rig that thing up when every time I open the lid on the cooler and close it, that it hits. I may rig something up like that. When you open the lid on the cooler and close it, it hits that clicker button. Have it mounted to the side of the cooler and have a little tab sticking off the lid that when it comes down, it hits that clicker. What do you think about that idea? See, I come up with some smart stuff sometimes, don't I? But yeah, Jerry Parker's going to be at Kentucky Dam next weekend. I think Chris and V are coming up. Uh, Richard and I are coming over there, and we're going to try to. We're actually going to just skipjack fish just a little bit. We're not too concerned about catching skipjack. It's not high on our list. We're going to try dip netting up some shad because we got one of those long handled dip nets. And we're going to try to dip net for shad and focus more on them than we are the skipjack. But I don't want to. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too soon. But Richard and I are going to be there for just a little while, and then we've got to pack up pretty quick, and we're heading south to Paris, Tennessee. I think it's Paris Point, Paris Island, whatever, something like that. But we're going to be leaving Kentucky Dam. We're going to be heading down to Tennessee because we got something going on down there that we ain't quite ready to tell y'all about yet, but it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, Fun Fishing Adventure says, okay, I've got to get back to work. Maybe I'll see you guys this weekend down at Kentucky Dam. Have a great Easter. Absolutely. He's probably already gone. I'm so far behind the chat. He said, okay, Danny, I'll send you my new phone number. Lyle, I've already got your new phone number, I think. I don't, well, maybe I don't. Just send it to me anyway. And if you forget, I'll just get it off of Josh. But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna need your help with some stuff. Uh, I think we did do just kind of a real quick conversation about it here a while back, but we didn't really get in depth about it. And I really want to pick your brain because I think that right there is my best chance at getting the best information that I need. Is picking old Lyle Stokes' brain. I'm gonna pick it and pick it good. You should try the accent.
oh,
Well, I know the easiest way to copy a Australian accent is say the word good, and say I like eyeball. Say good eye, and then say might like I might try.
fish on, aren't you too?
All right, buddy. Let me get you on
I was
solo.
just getting ready to
Let's
move
see.
too.
Let's see the man in action. What you got? What you got? Looks like he's gonna be eat fish instead of rabbit for Easter. Yeah, if you say the word good eye might, yeah, you'll have the perfect Australian accent. Good eye, Mike.
Ooh, you got a little attitude.
Yeah, he does. I can see it being in that rod.
Let me get back over here.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about catching channel cats, though, because man, they are the most fun to fish tonight.
Ooh, wow. Do you see that sucker? He's just raising heck.
Oh, he is. He's splashing. We can see it. Yeah, he's throwing water everywhere.
That's probably a 9, 10 pounder.
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
I don't
He'll
like them
go
that
back
big
on.
when I'm eating them. I like about a 2 pound
Oh,
fish.
he'll go back.
Yeah, for me eating, I like 2 pounds, pound and a half. Oh man, that is a good looking channel cat, buddy.
That's a
Holy
tank.
crap, dude. Oh yeah. That's one of them big uglies with a big ugly head.
Open up. Easy. Woo! Now that's a tank.
Yes, it is. That is a very good channel cat. Yeah, he too big to eat, man.
Oh yeah, he'll go back. They're over 5 pounds.
I'm
Typically, I
guessing
don't.
9.8.
We're moving, goofball. Why ain't you locking in?
Yeah, I need to put new batteries in both of my scales because it takes forever for them to lock, and I think it's because they got low batteries.
This is a brand new scale.
Okay.
Boy, you wasn't very far off.
What'd you get? 10.7?
10.78.
All right. That's about a pound off.
Woo!
So that's pretty long
That gets
distance
you.
for a channel cat.
That gets your blood running.
Absolutely. I love catching those. Man, perfect.
Somebody give me a screenshot.
Yep. If they don't get you a screenshot, just holler at me later and I'll pull one off the live stream.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Just let me know later if they got you a screenshot or not. If they didn't, I'll take care of you.
Well, let go, buddy. I'm trying to let you loose.
Let's see. Roll up MT says 16 thumbs up, 36 watching. Hit that button, y'all. Yeah, we appreciate it. Michael says
Uh,
happy Easter, everybody. Welcome in, Michael. Good to see you.
somebody check on Lisa. Make sure she didn't hit her head.
Yep. Parker says the Paris trip might be a game changer. Parker knows what's going on, but he's not going to tell y'all either. Parker knows what me and Richard are up to. But we're going to run down to Paris, Tennessee next Saturday after we hang out with everybody for a little bit. And yeah, we got something big in the works. If everything works out, it's going to be an absolute game changer. Jose Pan Fisherman says, "Go, Bobby, go." And Lisa said, "Bobby, stop catching fish." Michael says, "Oh heck, what did I wake up to?" Jose Pan Fisherman says, "Good job, Bobby."
Thank y'all. I was gonna move, but I think it's just gonna freshen up base.
I would sit right there. And Catch Fish with Us says Bobby is getting really good at this AI fishing.
Now that was confidential, Chris.
Roll Up MT says 2 to 4 pounds are the best size eater. Yep, I prefer pound and a half, 2 pounds. That is my perfect window for catfish for eat. I like whole fillets. I don't like have to cut them up. And a pound and a half, 2 pound fish makes a perfect size fillet when you cook it up whole. I like the size you get like in the restaurants.
One thing I don't like about this is I got to get my new rod holders one of these days.
Yeah, I see them on cheap Walmart things. Some things suck, dude.
Well, that and with this wind, I got to keep my rods locked down.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Not with this style. or even a stick. Even the old
Yep.
stick.
And
I don't like doing.
Jared Parker says Bobby has been catching fish pretty regularly lately. It's one of the signs of the end of times. Coming pretty soon. It's in the Bible.
Oh. Oh, I can remember a time when I'd say hi, Jerry, he'd say hi, Bobby. Now he just
Yeah.
rips me a new one. I
And Michael
love
says Bobby AI fish don't count. Well, I'm pretty sure you have a tough time faking that last fish.
it. See, V hooked me up with a really good program. It's like in real time. So
And Catfish Weekly says, okay, I have to head to the lake and back the boat into the water and make sure it runs okay. I'm getting ready to go. Well, come on, Lyle. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. Come on. Let's see. Chris from Australia says, what did you use to catch that catfish? Uh,
well, the rod is a J&S Signature Series. You can get that at River Cats Tackle. The line is Ancient Mariner's 65-pound braid. You can also get that at River Cats. Well, everything that fish was caught on, you can get at River Cats Tackle except for the weights. I make them myself.
there you
And the
go.
bait was shad. That was caught on a 5-aught German OG German alloy steel hook.
Randy Old Gray here says, Bobby, please be careful. I don't know how many more fish you catch. Lisa can't stand it. He said he don't know how much more she can stand. Hey, there's Jets Fish Adventures, our buddy Mr. Will Jets in the house. What's up? Happy Easter, brother. Uh, Will, you need to come up to Kentucky Dam with us next Saturday, buddy. Come on over there and hang out with us a little bit. Richard and I are going to go after shad. Everybody else is going after skipjack. I'm going to probably catch me maybe about 10 or 15 skipjack. That's going to be good for me. I don't need a lot of them. Yep, roll up. Is it agreed on the size I was talking about for cooking? It's the perfect size for cooking up whole. Uh, is it cold where you guys are? Because it seems like you're sitting in the car.
Yes, it's
I'm
44
actually
degrees
sitting
where
right
I'm
here
at.
on rocks in a chair, and so yeah.
But I
I mean,
am sitting in my car.
well, you're sitting in the car. It's supposed to get up to about 56 degrees today. It's been running 70s and 80s, but today the temperature's a little bit cooler. Randy Oldgale here says, Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter, Randy. Are you guys in different spots in different states? Yes, we are. I am over here. I am just off the Mississippi River over here in southeast Missouri. And Randy, you're on the Ohio, aren't you? I'm just going to say he's somewhere over in Ohio. Yeah, where are you fishing at?
Oh, me? I'm fishing Captain Lake, Harrison County, Ohio.
Okay, yeah. So Bobby's over in Ohio. I'm in Missouri. Catchfish says we may come down if the skips are in there. We've got Kevin Peak is going to check it out for us and make sure that we know what's exactly going on. Um, he's been making a couple runs over there and kind of testing it out and see uh, what the situation is as far as skipjack. They've been catching them. Uh, they're not just absolutely hammering them, but they are catching some. I just now figured out that roll up MT is Guerrero Bagre. I did not know that. And
I
I
always
don't
have to
remember
go
it
in and
either.
I see a name that I don't recognize. I always have to click on their name and go find them and see who the heck it is with this new.
Hey, there's Mr. Aaron Elliott in the house. Happy Easter, Aaron. Tell your lovely wife Lisa I said happy Easter. He says I invented fishing from the car. He has done a lot of it. I think if you go back and look, I'm going to say constructive or conservatively, I'm going to say about 70% of his fishing that I've ever seen was in a car, maybe even low 80s. But I've seen him do a lot of fishing from the vehicle, a lot. Well, I mean, you can tell I'm not sitting in the truck because hell, it's right there.
Well, they've seen me fishing when it's pouring down snow. Of course, I'm going to be in the truck.
Now, I actually the spot where me and Richard went and caught shad yesterday. There were some kids there with just ultralight rods, and dude, they were absolutely wearing out the channel cats. They were all like 2, 3 pound channel cats, and they couldn't keep their rods in the water. And it's the spot where we catch bait, and it was just packed full of channel cats. And I started to go over there this morning, but I thought, you know what? I want to try to get back on those flatheads because the way they were hitting yesterday, I want to try to get back on them.
I would have.
Well, absolutely. I'm not going to pass that up. Man, a big old fish just jumped out there. That looked like a sturgeon.
I came back here to see if I could catch another blue.
We even
I'd
tried
have
to,
never.
well, last weekend, Richard and I fished from a boat, and he caught 2 blues that run around about 10 pounds. I caught a flathead that was probably about 4 pound, 5 pound maybe. And I caught a 35 pound blue. We tried our best to catch a channel cat so we get the trifecta, and all we could get after that was just blue cat after blue cat after blue cat. We couldn't buy a channel cat, and we tried. 43 people in the house out here on an Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you guys have a great, great day. I'm going to have to go over here to Truck Minute and get me a Mountain Dew and a couple ibuprofen because I got a little bit of a headache sneaking up on me. That fishing crappie in the house, my buddy Mark. My good, good buddy Mark right there. Uh, that's another tough guy right there, man. He just went through some surgeries and stuff and everything. People that know him know what happened. Uh, had to crack him open like a watermelon and go in there and rearrange some stuff. But you know what? I can't say that I don't worry about him, but there's some of my friends I know that are just about as tough as they come. And I always walk around with a confidence knowing that if anybody's going to pull through anything, it's the people that I know. And he's one of them. Too dang ornery to die, man.
At least not without
Randy
a
over
flag.
here says, Aaron, are you coming to the gathering? And I finally caught up with Chad, I guess. There we go. Catch fish with us. Howdy, Brother Mark. Man, I wish them cotton picking flatheads was still in here. They may be just not bite until later this afternoon. And we'll just see how long we're going to hang around here today. Um, I know it's giving me a headache. Them rods are sticking real high up in the air, and I'm looking straight up at
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
there. I accidentally hit the button and turned the camera on while I was trying to live stream. Can you hear me? I'm back.
Yep, you're back.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little button on top of the phone, and I was moving the phone around and accidentally hit that button and turned the camera on. Let's see here. Mark says, we will see how I feel in 16 weeks. Whoo, man, that sounds like a long time. But you know what? You're going to be all right, brother. I know you are. I believe it in my heart and my soul. Oh, man. You talking about if you had an Easter wish, if you had an Easter wish, Bobby, about somebody who could come into your live stream, who would it be? Without looking at chat. Don't look at chat.
Oh, hmm.
You ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings. Pick somebody, dadgummit.
If I had to see somebody in chat, somebody I could really mess with,
Yeah.
it'd have to be that Brian B guy because he don't fish.
They just came in. Your Easter wish has been granted, sir. You know you cheated. You looked at chat. You know you did. Oh man, my good buddy Brian B. I think
What's
the
up,
world of
Brian?
him. Everybody picks on him and stuff, and they say he don't fish no more. I said, well, he just caught so many, he got tired of doing it. It's all it is. He just said, you know what? He said it's just got too easy. I just ain't no challenge to it no more. So he just pretty much just quit. He said when catching fish is that easy, he said he just takes all the fun out of it. It's like going into a pet store and just dipping them up with a net.
That is not wind.
Yeah, Chris says a couple of beers with that headache. No, one thing I don't do, buddy, is
There's
I
another
don't
fish
drink and
on
drive. I
wax
can't
too.
do that. You got one hidden?
Ooh, he's a feisty one.
Oh, you got one?
Yep.
Okay, you're on solo. Let's see what you got. Turn that
Man,
dang
this
clicker
reel's
off.
so smooth.
You can wear your clicker out. Turn it off.
I did. Oh, that
Yep,
was
like I said,
disappointing. You
Brian
had more
just got this
fight than
fixed
you
and
had
fixed you up.
body.
Is it going to be another big one?
No, it had more fight than it had body.
Oh, that's a good
But
eater
perfect
right there.
eater though.
That's going on
That
the
was.
stringer, folks.
Oh yeah.
That's going on the stringer. Now, that's the
Yeah.
size I
For
like to eat
those
right there.
for those that don't realize how sharp those hooks are,
Yep. Dude, I've had them pop through the top of their head, through the bone.
oh yeah, that was through the lower tooth patch.
There's Mad County Fishing. Mr. Ethan Levi in the house, also known as Mr. Zebco. That boy's got more names than I swear. Of course, Parker calls him Pumpkin. Look at that stringer fish, y'all. Hold that up, Bobby, when you get that
I
fish on
will
there.
see. Let me get this little booger on here.
I just said get that fish on there and then hold it up. Let's see here. Chris says, do you use bells or set the drag? He sets the drag.
Both.
That's something I can't do. I can't stand those cotton picking bells because I'll stick one on the end of the rod and I'll catch fish and I'll sling that bell out. I've got over 200 bells out there in the Mississippi River. Every
I'm
bell that
working
I've
on
ever
something for
owned is in
that.
Mississippi.
I'm working on something for that. Oh, I forgot to hold that stringer up.
Oh man, that'd been so funny if you'd have thrown that stringer and lost the whole thing.
No, no, it wouldn't.
You'd have had to get a hook over and start trying to snag them out of there. Oh, you didn't hook the hook on him?
There's six of them.
All right, nice. That's gonna be a good eating right there. Regular gray hair. Hey, Danny. Oh, he's talking to
Oh,
Smoky
oh,
Mountain Catfishing in the house. Good afternoon. Happy Easter, brother.
we going double up?
Are you fixing to get done? I'm just gonna leave you on solo then.
Is he running to me? Oh, he let go. Or he took my rig. One of the two that was off the lake.
Catfishing crappie said that's one heck of a stringer, buddy.
Well, we'll get it back out there and see if he wants another piece of it.
Go back and same spot.
Pretty close.
Well, I ain't caught nothing yet, but I got a short video out that I put up this morning when we were here this yesterday afternoon, and me and Richard Cluck, man, we absolutely tore the flatheads up. We caught a bunch of flatheads right here yesterday, but it was way later in the day though. So I just don't know if they'll start biting until this afternoon. We don't know how long we're going to be. We probably won't be here for a real long time today
That's the
because it is.
leader I made with that new line.
Oh yeah,
Working out pretty good. Made me a Kentucky rig.
look at that slime on that line,
Oh yeah,
and you don't
that's.
wipe that off.
Oh, I don't.
A lot of people don't know it, but if you leave that slime on that line, it actually
It helps.
calms those fish down whenever they come for that bait because they can sense that other fish are around.
Yeah, it also masks the human scent. Or so they
Jeff
say.
Hill says they must have stocked that lake the other day that you're fishing in.
Oh, hush up, Jeff.
Chris says, is Bobby out fishing you? He is right now, but he don't do it all the time. I promise you that.
Oh no, far from it.
Yeah, he beats me every now and then. Though he's got a few chalk marks on the board. He ain't no pumpkin. And Randy O'Gray here said the stocking truck was pulling out of that spot when Bobby got there this morning.
Oh, where'd
Yeah,
it
I
go?
actually I thought about driving up there to where Jerry Parker's area is this morning, but I thought, you know what? Being Easter and all, I kind of want to stick a little closer to home. And
That's
Lyle
that's the
Stokes
one
says okay, I'm
benefit
back.
for the.
Battery's down on boat. Well, get that thing plugged in, Lyle. Chris says, is
That's
that
the
chunks
one
of fish on
benefit
your
I have.
six?
I have one,
What you
two,
do,
three.
Chris? You take these shad or these other fish, and you cut them up into chunks and put them on the hook, and that's what we use for our bait. Is the chunk catfish bait, like shad, skipjack, bluegill. Uh, Over here, every now and then we'll use a lot of cut up carp. We'll use common carp for bait a lot of times.
Well, he has the best bait for certain things. The best bait is the bait that's in your water, because that's what they're used to
Michael
eating.
says Bobby is like a broken watch. He's right twice a day.
Well, I
Hey,
I could agree with that.
well, yeah, because I know some people ain't never right.
At least he gave me the benefit of the doubt and said I was right twice.
Now here he comes. He's gonna bring this barge up. And where I'm at now, it's a tributary off Mississippi. This is where they come up here and they'll tie up all the empty barges waiting to be loaded with grain. And he's gonna bring that one up in here and probably put it right on top of my rods. Here he comes. Now he's gonna go on past me. Good deal. But he's gonna churn that water up, and you know what? That ain't a bad thing because he could get these fish to bite. Come through here, stir everything up for me a little bit. But boy, he's cutting in toward the bank fast. There's that barge over there. He's gonna put that right next to that one.
Oh,
Bobby's on another one.
ah,
Get
you
him.
let go.
What are you trying to pull his face off for?
Old habit.
No, Chris, that's a barge. They run up down the Mississippi River here, hauling grain and all kinds of stuff.
He'll come back eventually.
Woo, Ooh, he gunning that towboat.
He was probably chewing on Gimpy's foot.
He gonna send them waves over here and just splash water all over me. Oh yeah. Lisa says, Bobby, are you trying to kill me? I'm too young to die soon. So quit catching fish. Well, Bobby, catch enough of them to make her sick. Don't catch so many that you kill her. Just make her slightly ill.
Well, she probably already got a headache.
And Michael wants to know, how much are you paying the diver that's out there in that water hooking those fish up for you?
I can't disclose that information.
Oh, that's going all the way up to the back tires of my truck. Old Scuba Steve out there hooking up them fish for Bobby. I might have
I
should have
made
went
him
to
sign.
that little spot and caught channel cats today.
He made me sign a non-disclosure agreement.
There you
So
go. Yeah, when I get done here and pack it up, I may head over to that channel cat spot and just shoot some video trying to catch some of the little channel cats over there.
couldn't tell if that was the wind or that was it. That's a hit.
There he goes again.
Didn't hook up. Leave that lock down. Dang wind keeps picking up.
Yeah, it's trying to here too. We didn't have yesterday afternoon. Good Jay, Fishing Maniac. What's up, my brother? Happy Easter. If you guys ain't never seen it, Jay Fishing Maniac, you got to check him out. That boy's crazy. And you talking about catching some fish now, man. You name crappie, bass. He goes after carp, catfish. He don't discriminate. He catches, if it's a fish, he'll try to catch it. He does ice fishing, all of that stuff, man. And he's good at it too. He said he's driving while watching. We appreciate you, NJ.
Yeah, he
Oh,
fishes off them bridges and pulls crappie in left and right.
oh God, yeah. And I mean, I'm talking about good eater sized crappie too. That's probably one of my favorite things to watch him do is catch crappie.
I didn't argue with the kayakers.
Let's see. Chris says, how many fishing rods are you allowed over there per person? Well, it's complicated with us because on any body of water in Missouri that's not the Mississippi River, you're allowed 3 poles unless you label them with your name, conservation number, and all that stuff. Then you can have up to 33 poles. And a lot of people are going to argue with me this. I've been checked by game wardens left and right. I know this to be a fact. Now that's on any body of water in Missouri that is not the Mississippi River. You're allowed 3 poles that are unlabeled, 33 poles if they are labeled. Now, on the Mississippi River, you are allowed 2 rods that are unlabeled, but you can have up to 50 if you have them labeled. Law of Stokes is the law is 33 hooks. There you go. But you better have, if you've got that many rods out, you better have your name, conservation number, all your information on it, and you are perfect legal. If you do not have those rods labeled, you are in violation of the law.
Ohio is 3 poles. You can have up to 50 hooks.
Yep.
Now,
And
who wants to tie that rig? I don't know, but
yep. Randy O'Grady says I got to checking as to when my fishing license was expiring, and it has been expired since October.
oh,
Corrected that today.
oh,
Yeah, but how many videos we got of you fishing without a license? Oh man,
DNR,
you talking
DNR
about
be knocking
blackmailing
on the door.
somebody? I said, look here, man. You send me $20, or I'm gonna send your video to the game warden. Michael says, Randy, look into a lifetime veterans license. That's something I need to do too. Of course, I ain't that many years away from when I don't have to buy a fishing license. Well, I just don't think them fish are up in here this afternoon like they were yesterday. Of course, it's still early. All right, I'm gonna grab me a couple of ibuprofen and a Mountain Dew. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up, Michael? I didn't even see you in there, bud. Getting a little nibble on the left rod.
Hmm. Well, my wife must have went through my cooler this morning because my Mountain Dews are gone, and I got unsweetened green tea. She goes, I don't think so, fat boy.
uh,
Mike Irvin in the house. Happy Easter, Mike. Good to see you.
what's up, Mike? Uh,
And he says, uh, Randy, if you have any disability percentage, it's easier. Yeah, I've got disability percentage, but I still work. Fishing with bacon in the house. Happy Easter. It says, anyone fishing with bacon? Nope, I ate it all for breakfast. I took care of the bacon this morning. It didn't go on no hook. Chris says, you guys have a happy Easter, happy fishing, leaving the chat to go to bed. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and thumbs up. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. And sleep well, my friend. Sleep well. Hope you get
Have a
some
good
good
one.
rest. Still holding 34 people. You know what? I'm surprised we pulled this many people on Easter. I really am.
Uh, I knew there wasn't going to be no stand day, but that wasn't going to keep me from fishing.
Well, I didn't know there wasn't no stand day until I was sitting around the couch this
Oh,
morning eating
that's a good hit.
breakfast. And I went to set up my live stream. Did you get it?
There he is.
All right, I got you. There you go. You're solo. Michael says, Danny, there are more days than most. I wish I was still working. Well, everybody tells me that I'm going to miss working when I retire. I've got about a year and a half to go. But you know what? I worked pretty hard to get there. So when I do retire, I'm going to be perfectly okay with it. I'll find plenty of stuff to do around the house, plus fishing and hunting. It's going to take up a lot of my time. We'll probably, me and my wife, probably take that camper and do a little bit more traveling than what we have been.
Well, he got right to the bank and got some shoulders.
He did, didn't he? He's trying to give you freebie swimming in for you.
He had tension on the rod. It's just he got close to that bank and just lit up.
Let's see. That there's probably about the limit of how big I'd go for a keeper. He's right at the limit. Anything, I'd keep that one, but anything bigger than that, I'd generally throw them back.
Well, I got 6 on the stringer now, so if he's over 5 pounds, I'll throw him back.
Hey, you'd be surprised how many people you can feed with 6 fish if you fix hush puppies, French fries,
Oh
coleslaw,
yeah.
sliced onions, sliced dill pickle. Some people throw a little cornbread on the side. But you put all that stuff together, man, you can feed a lot of people with 6 fish. Lisa Swain says, I'm going to just head over to the funeral home and get all set up because since Bobby's trying to kill me today. Hey, we'll have Bobby come over and work on. He'll lean on your casket and do your makeup for you.
I'll make sure I fill that casket full of snakes too.
There you go.
Send me all them damn spider pictures.
Now what you need to do is just stuff a bunch of fish guts down there by her feet, and everybody be
I was
coming up and
wondering
says,
why I couldn't get him to open his mouth.
that was rotten.
I was wondering why I couldn't get him to open his mouth. That hook showed his mouth shut.
Good Lord. Man, he's just ain't got no quit in him, does he?
No, he don't.
That's nice. 5.2.
5.78. Man, you was right.
Dang it. I missed him by 0.58. Half a pound I was off.
Woo.
And Michael says he told Lisa his entire worldview has been rearranged because Bobby's catching fish.
Man, I'm getting a bite on the right rod. Well,
I'm just
that
gonna
ain't
leave it
shad,
alone
but we're
for a
gonna
minute.
use it.
Jose says South Carolina is 4 poles on the bank, prohibited on a boat. I don't buy a license. I get a 3-year disability license. It includes migratory waterfowl, wildlife management, game, fresh hooks, all freshwater fishing. That's a pretty good deal. And Tim, Catfish Dogs, just come back from a phone call and see what? Bobby reeling in two fish. Boy, I tell you, caught you would have killed it on stand day today.
Oh yeah, I'd have to figure it out, but
Isn't that the way it
probably
always goes though?
there's probably 30 pounds of fish I've caught today.
Easy.
That's
I
probably
guarantee you. I'm thinking more than that. But heck, me and Richard Cluck was here yesterday. We didn't go live, and we just had a camera set up to the side, and we hooked up a fish. We'd turn the camera on, and they're biting like crazy. Boy, you go live, and they just stop by. And with you, since they didn't have stand day, and you could have won it, hey, you're just catching everything that swims by. 39 amazing people in here. My beautiful Sunday. Welcome in, everybody, and thank you for hanging out with us. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Man, I just forced that truck. Me and Richard took it down some dirt road yesterday, and it's filthy. I ain't even had a tap on the rods yet. They're saying good thing Stan didn't see this. He'd have a stroke about like Lisa. Oh. We've been live for an hour and 32 minutes. It's about time for these fish to wake up.
heck yeah. I
Well,
don't want
see,
to be the only
yesterday
one.
we were still on a bit of a rise on the river, and today it's fallen. Yeah, it makes me wonder if the fish didn't move out of this tributary because that water's falling.
Fish on!
I got you.
Oh, he let go.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go too then.
See if he comes back for it. There's another chunk of bait on there.
There you go.
That, that's that Kentucky rig I took tied up, so might as well let the other piece soak.
Yeah, Richard's been throwing a lot of them Kentucky rigs lately.
I used to fish with them all the time. I started using the Creole rigs and the uh, creech leaders, and it was just easier to tie on, and it was already made up. I didn't have to make them.
Yeah.
Guess I was just lazy. I got that new line in. I figured might as well put her to the use.
Yeah, Michael says I'm happy for Bobby, but it's just one of those things that don't compute. Bobby catching fish. You know, they're gonna have to quit picking on you eventually because you've been on fire lately. I mean, if you have one day where you catch fish, that's kind of, not a big thing. But when you start having several days in a row, um, you're kind of starting to mess up the whole Bobby sucks thing. You know what I mean?
Yep, but
You're
they'll
kind of
just figure out a
messing
different
it up
reason.
for them.
They just figure out a different reason.
Well, it's seasonal, folks. Certain time of the year, Bobby can catch fish. uh,
There's not whole lot of falseness to that. Because
Yeah.
there's
And Lisa
there
said,
was
"Me
a
keep
eight
picking
month
on Bobby,
stretch.
you're out of your mind." And Michael says, "Nope, never gonna happen, Danny."
Like I said, they'll just find something else. But you know what? The good thing about it is, if they're concentrating picking on me, they're leaving somebody else alone.
Or leave somebody else alone. Wabash Nate says, "Bobby, make sure you send pics in for the bragging board."
It's going to take me a while to go through them all.
Hey, Michael Lockhart's in here. Happy Easter, brother. He says, "Hey, Danny, I'm getting ready to go crappie fishing in my honey hole this afternoon." Well, good deal, Michael. I hope you catch a bunch of them, buddy. I got a snagging hook in the truck. I guarantee you, as many carp and stuff there are out there, if I wanted to snag a bunch of carp right now, I could. But man, I tell you what, it'll have my shoulder and my back tore up. Like I says, if we didn't pick on Bobby, he would think we were mad at him.
He's
Yeah,
he's
he'd
got a point.
probably, he wouldn't know how to act. I guess me and Richard caught all these fish yesterday.
Read that. They sent out a memo.
They could have. Well, I know we stuck a lot of them in the lip yesterday. We sore lipped a bunch of fish here. I didn't figure we got them all though.
Like, get me about a 2.5, 5 pound. I only do it once in a great moon. That
Yeah.
is some good eating.
Yeah, Chris says, before I go to sleep, I'm back just to ask a question. Would you guys do a night fish? That means I'll be up during the day. Is that okay?
We do
We've
occasionally,
got
bud.
some night fishing shows coming up real soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing several. I was gonna start doing them on Saturday nights. Uh, it's still not quite warm enough at night for me. I like it a little bit warmer. Yeah. Mike says, well, looking for a newer vehicle will cost more to fix than the vehicle is worth. And Mike Lockhart's, Danny, I'm hoping that I don't land a catfish while I'm crappie fishing. Well, I don't know. It might be fun, buddy. You want to talk about expensive fixing a truck or a vehicle? I got to take mine to the shop tomorrow to have a headlight put in because the way they designed these new GMC trucks, to put the headlight in, you got to take the whole grill in front of the truck off.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Hey, guess how much the light bulb for that truck right there costs? The headlamp.
Oh, probably $250.
$365 for a freaking headlight. You know what's going to cost me to have it put in? Over 500 for a headlight.
That's crazy.
I know it, dude. That's almost a truck payment. Let's see here. Lisa Swain says, I've got a night show on April 25th, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Two Stand Fishing. Well, there you go. There's going to be probably there's an upcoming night fishing show for you. I'm going to try to do a Saturday night before then if I can get everything worked out.
What tournament is that, sis?
There ain't no telling with her.
Oh, that's right. That's the gathering tournament.
Mad County says
KPC.
they ain't that expensive on Amazon. Yeah, you're probably right. But here's the thing. If I'm spending that kind of money, I don't want to order it on Amazon and get the wrong cotton picking bulb. There's two bulbs. One of them is 165, one of them is 365. And of course, the one I need is 365. Yeah, there's been too many times I order something off Amazon and it's in the wrong thing, and I am not dealing with that.
Oh,
Oh,
I got it. That
that's her
reminds me.
KP tournament at the gathering.
Yeah, that's. I forgot about that. And
Angel
Huntin, no
Honeycutt
way.
said, "What's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri? They are right upstream from me, about 3.5 hours away. Welcome in and happy Easter."
Must be the Honeycutts.
Yep. Yeah, if you got on this river and if you could go as the crow flies and not do all those twists and bends and turns, you can be up there in about 3.5, 4 hours. Now, if you're riding on the Mississippi on a boat, it's going to take you a lot longer because you're going to add a couple hundred miles to that with all the turns and twists in the river. Now, me and Richard fished here yesterday. I think we started about 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and we fished till about 6. We were here for just a little over 2 hours, but it was like way later in the afternoon. And Lisa says if Bobby could tell his boss to suck it, he could ride with us and Chris and me to the gathering. Well, you got to work.
Yeah,
Well, I wouldn't go
unfortunately.
to the gathering, but I got way too many. I got too many trips booked right now, and it's just going to cost too much. I got Owensboro, Kentucky coming up. Let's see, what is it next month? And then after that, running down to Vicksburg, Mississippi for uh, the Mega
Megabuck
Bucks
or
tournament. In that, and then after that, we run back up here to Memphis, Tennessee for the Mississippi River Monsters tournament. But on the first week of July, we're actually going to Florida. We're going to be down there trying to catch some saltwater species, fish. We're going to get some pompano whiting, speckled trout, stuff like that. But we are going to be targeting sharks like we do every year. We always go to Florida or Mississippi or somewhere shark fishing every year. We're going to be heading down there. It'll be the last couple days of June and the first week of July. We'll be down there.
thinking when go away.
Law says, I better know what you want to talk about, Danny. You absolutely know what I want to talk about. I need some expert advice because I'm going to be out of my element. I'm going to spot fishing that I never fished before. Let's see here.
Yeah, Angel and Wynn's got it bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, Mike Irvin says you're going to be at Owensboro in May. I will be there. See you there. Well, I'm going to be fishing that tournament. So, River Cats Tackle Crew will be there. They'll have a booth set up. They'll all be at Owensboro. Bobby, you going to Owensboro?
Oh, I'm trying, but it's with only
Well,
having
you're
two
down
techs
there.
right now. It's almost impossible.
Yeah. I'm going to be down there fishing that tournament. We're going to have the River Cats Tackle Crew's going to be down there. They're going to have a booth set up with all of our products and gear down there for everybody to come check it out and see what they like and take home what they want.
Now that is a fish. Now take it. Center rod's was getting hit.
Yeah, Randy said there'll also be, I can't see what that word is, a gathering booth set up. I think that's word's gathering. So you guys going to have a gathering booth at Owensboro too? Nice. You guys go to Owensboro, Kentucky, go up there, hang out, meet a bunch of people. I think admission to that conference is free, is what I was told. So you don't got no charge at the door to get in, I don't believe. There's Paul Boyd in the house. Happy Easter, Paul. Welcome
What's up,
in. He
Paul?
says, hey, Danny, Bobby, and everyone. Good to see you. Bobby is on fire today. He's done caught a mess of fish. Wabash Nate said he's going to get ready to go hide eggs from the kids. Well, be careful. Don't hide them too good. I know we hid eggs one time and I had to go around trying to find them all. And I was finding eggs a month later. Yeah, Stacy would go out in the backyard with a riding mower and she'd have to move stuff around to get it out of the way so she could mow the yard. And she'd find eggs that we'd hid and forgot about.
Come on, Punk, take it.
Now, I might have been better off going to the main river and targeting blue cats today.
Well, while he's pecking around on that one, I'll rebait the other one.
And Mike Lockhart said, Danny, I just want some crappie to go along with my buffalo carp. And Ethan, Mad County Fishing says, going to try my luck Tuesday morning, river. You know where. I do know where. He's down there. Y'all can't see him behind that truck, but he's he's putting one of them barges up there and anchoring it to the shoreline. He's banging on all them barges. I hope he runs them fish out from under them and runs them down here toward me. There's my partner, Cool Cats Fishing. What's going on, buddy? Huntin got me and Richard killed it in this spot yesterday afternoon. We caught nothing but flatheads. It was flathead after flathead after flathead. We didn't catch a single channel cat, a single blue. But we caught a bunch of flatheads here late yesterday afternoon. I think I'm probably just here a little bit too early today. I'm hoping to fish this afternoon. I know we're fishing tomorrow with Daryl in Chattanooga. That ought to be a fun trip.
That wind's a little nipply. Whew.
I know it. I have to keep putting my jacket on and taking it off, putting it on and taking it off. Because that wind will stop it and the sun's shining on me and I'll get hot. Then the wind starts blowing and I got to put my jacket back on. Yeah, if y'all go watch it, I put out a short video this morning. It's only a couple minutes long, I think. But you can see that we were in this spot yesterday afternoon, exact same spot. And man, the fish, the bite was on fire. You come back 24 hours later and it's just like nothing. That's how fast they switch up here. You know, this river is dropping right now, though.
It should be rising here before too long, all this water we're sending your way.
Yeah. Well, it's going to have a little bit of drop before it comes back up. I think it's went down just a couple inches overnight.
We're in flood stage right now.
Well, I fished here a couple weeks ago, and the water was up past the front of my truck, almost to the top of that ramp right there. So it's dropped that much in just 2 weeks.
That was a bite. See if he commits to it.
And James says they're not running anywhere down here. I'm figuring he's talking about skipjack. They're starting to run at Kentucky Dam, but they're still not quite in there really thick. People been going down there and catching a few here and there. Better than it was last weekend. Last weekend they wasn't catching nothing. But it's getting there. Me and Jerry Parker run over there. Me and Richard Cluck, Jerry Parker run over there next weekend, and we'll see what's going on with them. No current below 5K. Oh, ain't no water. They ain't running no water. Let's see. Danny in Missouri is running high, a bit above normal. Well, we're fixing to get a bunch of water here. It's coming. The thing about it is up there where Jerry Parker's at, number one, the Mississippi River's a lot narrower. It's not as wide up there where Jerry's at. So if they get any kind of rise at all, it comes up a lot on him. And then where I'm at downstream from him is where the Mississippi River is real wide. And so instead of coming up, that river spreads out more than it comes up. So it doesn't get higher, it gets wider. So it doesn't rise as much here as it does on Jerry Parker. And we're actually below the Ohio. Jerry's above it.
Ooh, that's slack. Hit it hard enough to slack it and then let go.
Yeah. Then I caught a 35-pound blue last weekend, and dude, he barely tapped the rod. It looked like a bluegill was biting. And then he dropped slack all the way to the boat, and I had to reel forever to catch up with that fish. Well, I finally caught up with him because I didn't think he was very big. But I caught up with him, he turned into a 35-pound blue. And it said, of course, the Corps of Engineers is already being stupid about flood control. I gotta stand up for a minute. I can't sit just a little while, and I can't stand for a little. I fell down and get off them rocks. Oh. There's an eagle flying straight over. I'm gonna reel them two 10-footers in and check the bait. They may be hung up in the rocks. I don't know. But I'm gonna reel them up, check the bait, freshen it up, and then I'm gonna try to throw one of them right up against that barge over there. But there's so many rocks out there. I almost bet you those lines are hung up in the rocks. We'll find out.
Got you that time. Oh, he's still there.
You got one?
Yep.
All right. I heard you from over there.
Oh, right at the bank.
You lose him?
Yep.
Man, you're just giving Lisa them stuff to pick on you about.
You had to hold the bait, not the hook.
Oh, Lordy. Hey, there's Martin, UK. Happy Easter, Martin. How you doing, brother?
Whoa!
Yeah, must. Whoa, crap,
That's
man.
on. Holy crap! He about took my rod. Now he's coming at me.
That's them cheap Walmart rod holders you got. Hey, there's Roger
No way he
Musgrave.
got off.
Happy Easter to you, Roger, and tell Jackie we said Happy Easter.
As hard as he ripped that rod out of the rod holder,
Did you lose that
it,
fish?
it didn't hook up.
Oh my God.
Oh, turn back
Man,
into the
are you
bait.
just trying to make Lisa feel better?
Trying.
Good Lord.
Hook turned back into the bait.
Michael said, Bobby, that was a rookie move. And I guess I should have stayed
Woo.
there baiting my rods
That,
up. All right, I'm gonna go try and change these rods out again.
oh boy. Oh, hush up, Lisa. This wind's getting nastier.
All right, we moved those rods around a little bit. Oh, yeah, I had done solo, missed. Yeah, I moved those rods around a little bit. I put some, I took the thread fin shad off there and put some big chunks of fresh cut gizzard shad on. So we changed our bait up just a little bit, and we threw them in some different spots. See if that helps us out any. Hopefully, it makes a difference. I threw a little bit bigger pieces of bait on there this time too. Took a little small thread fin off there and put some big chunks of gizzard shad on there. Don't know if it's going to make a difference or not, but we'll try something a little different. And I know yesterday, I mean, I don't know how well you can see that one barge sticking out back there. Yesterday, there was like 3 more barges there, and they were actually piled up a lot closer to the truck. They took some of them out of here. I don't know how that would make any difference on the fishing. But see, I think Bobby's missed the last 3 fish that he's tried to hook, hasn't he?
Yep.
Good Lord, man.
Can't catch them all.
That's true. Well, I'll tell you what, if my shoulder wasn't tore up, listen, the snagging season opened up here in Missouri. And I know I've seen people up in this spot right up in here snagging for paddlefish. And well, if I knew it wouldn't tear me up, make my shoulder and my back start hurting. Usually when I'm snagging for fish, though, I got about 5, maybe 6 good throws in me, and then I'm done. That's hard work. But I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them probably another hour here. And if we ain't had a bite in an hour, I'm probably going to end the live stream. And I got a spot that I can get to where I know I can hook up a bunch of channel cats. I don't know if I'll have phone signal or not, though. So what I'll probably do is just go over and shoot a bunch of video and put out another video for you guys. Like I put out 2 this morning. I put 2 short videos out. They were, I think the longest one's 6 minutes, and the other one's like maybe 2.5, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I got a lot of editing to do myself. But luckily, this time after I caught a fish, I hit hit stop on the
Yeah.
camera. Now I can just go back from the end and instead of trying to search all the way through that recording.
You know, I may just go home and sit down and edit this out and just pull up every fish that you caught today and just make a video and just dedicate it to Lisa. What do you think about that idea?
It sounds like an awesome idea.
I like it. We'll call it Bobby's Easter gift to Lisa or something. You know, it'd be something cool.
Yeah. I'm waiting for your phone might start ringing. What the hell are you trying to do?
Well, I'm not going to the gathering, so I'm safe. And who was that? Michael said Lisa, Bobby poured holy water in the lake. And Martin says, Lisa, what have you done with Bobby? He's not drowning bait. Good God, that's a big old sturgeon just jumped. I should have brought a box of worms with me. I could have caught some big old giant sturgeon today.
That'd be a fun fight.
Yeah. Well, the biggest one I've seen caught in our area, Jerry Parker got a 72 pounder. Uh, I've only caught a couple, but mine were only like, probably like 5 or 6 pounds. But I have seen some big ones out here. But Jerry's got the biggest one I've seen was 72. Yep. And Michael says, Danny, those flatheads had some gold, real gold colors. They did. Dude, they looked like gold bars out of Fort Knox. Flatheads yesterday. And we turned every one of them loose, too. Martin says he's not going to the gathering. The flight is too expensive. I bet it is right now. I bet it's just ridiculous. And Mark said this is probably going to be the first year he didn't make a trip to the United States. Well, I'm hating that. It's got my curiosity up, though. I wondered if I just stayed here later this evening, if maybe them
They come
flatheads
back
would
in.
fight later in the day.
No, I didn't catch a bull shark, but I talked a lot of bull.
Yeah. No, I think Lisa said something, but she didn't say bull shark. She said bull something else. Yeah, I don't think she said bull shark.
No, Mike said, Danny, do you mean that Bobby caught a bull shark? I said, I didn't catch no shark, but I talked a lot of bull.
Well, I tell you what, I can't wait to get down to Florida. Uh, Coda's going with me. She's like really pumped up. She's gonna try to get a bigger shark this year. I think her biggest right now, her first shark she ever caught was about the size of a blue cat, little baby one. That thing might have been, I don't know, 12 inches long. But then we went to Wakeland, Mississippi last year, And I think she caught 7 sharks, and my grandson Brantley caught 6. And Coda's biggest one was probably about 3.5 feet long. There's a black tip.
Yeah, I'd like to
Yep.
one of these days get back down, do some ocean bank fishing, shore fishing. Sorry.
Michael says Bobby flings bull like he flings bait, far and wide. I've been live for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I tell you what, Bobby, I'm going to go another 45. If I don't have at least a bite by then, I'm going to shut this down and I'm going to check out a channel cat spot.
Oh, whenever
So
you're ready,
I'll give it another 45 minutes. I think my wife was kind of hoping I'd come over for just a couple hours today and come home. And Martin says, Danny, you and me still got to go fishing together soon. You know that's right, buddy. We'll get you over here on the Mississippi River. If Martin, you come over to fish the Mississippi, we're going to make a big deal about it. We're going to have me, Richard Cluck, Jerry Parker, Josh Dunnigan. We'll get Will Jett down here. We'll get Ethan from Mad County Fishing. We're going to have a whole group of people show up that you can fish with on the Mississippi River. And we can do some bank fishing. We can take boats out. We can do whatever you want. We can do both. I don't care. You come over here and I promise you, we got some spots we can get you on a good fish. Ruppy Day Fish On says happy Easter, everybody. Well, happy Easter, Crappie Day. He said, happy Easter, everybody. He has risen. Amen, brother. Amen. Bart said, Daddy, we'll get together soon, bro. I'm counting on it. But I'm just warning you, I'm bringing the whole crew with me. You're gonna get to fish with everybody. Me, Jerry Parker, Josh Dunnigan, Richard Cluck, Will Jett from Jets Fishing, Ethan Levi from Mad County Fishing. We're gonna get the whole crew up in here. Now, anytime we get somebody that comes down to fish our area, we try to get the whole gang together. We want to maximize the fun and have them fish with as many people as we can. I figure if all of us get together and we all throw out rods, first rod that goes down, we'll send Martin over there to get it. No matter whose rod it is, we'll say, all right, first fish goes to Martin. We'll get him over here and we'll set him up on it. Michael asked Martin, do you do any Wells catfish? And he said, Michael, yes, my best is an 80 pounder. That's pretty good. I know they get a lot bigger than that though. That's a whole different kind of fishing to me. Them things will flat chase down a bait if you throw it out there, a big giant curly tail or whatever, and smash it off the top of the water. Let's see. Best wells recorded is 270 pounds. I actually thought it was bigger than that. Which 270 ain't little. I thought they'd broke 300 on them. So, Danny, what do you meet my girlfriend, crazy girlfriend? Oh, if I had a nickel for every time somebody said that to me. You know, I got a crappie rod in there too. I know where a crappie hole is not far from here. Come to think of it. Said no, world record is 270. Okay. Where that fish at? I seen something flop. There, he's way out there. Well, they are just not wanting this bait today. All right, sun shining on my leg. My leg getting hot. Caught in Spain. Now I kind of figured that. You know, we've had people talk about, they should release whales, catfish in Mississippi to kind of help take care of those carp. But honestly, I think you'd be opening up a whole nother can of worms, be a whole nother problem. I think you wouldn't solve a problem. I think you'd make another one. I'm not sure
So
they
what
could
you're saying
survive.
would be just like any other time the government tries to fix something.
Do what?
So it'd be like any other time the government tries to fix something.
Yeah.
Try to solve one problem and create 10.
Yeah. Well, for one, I don't know that a whales can live in the Mississippi. I'm not sure what the temperature differences are and stuff. But anytime you bring a fish in that is not natural to there, it seems like they just breed like crazy and spread. I mean, you look at the Asian carp or the invasive carp here in Mississippi, they basically taken over. You look at blue cats in the Potomac. Anytime you put a fish somewhere that it doesn't belong, it seems like they just explode. Michael said he got kicked out of a really good fishing spot. He said, but who knew that the aquarium in the zoo was off limits? Buck Williams, what's up? And
Up, Buck.
H.D. Osborne just come in. Happy Easter to y'all. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Bobby's done caught a bunch of fish. He's going to have to go home and clean them things. And I'm going to give it another 36 more minutes. If I don't have a bite, I'm going to shut this down, and I got a spot where I can go catch crappie and channel cats. And I'm probably going to run over there for a little while. Well, we wanted to come on for a little while today and spend a little time with all of our friends and family on Easter because that's what you're supposed to do, right? I'll spend this evening with my family at home. I'm spending today with my family on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
We can wish each other a happy Easter and everybody kind of hang out for a minute. We'll just give you a spot to do it. And share the love on one of the greatest days of the year. I'm gonna have to stop at a store on the way out of here, though. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. Get me some gas station burritos or something. Michael says, I got to have my DSO Sunday or the week sucks. Well, that's what I'm here for, buddy. I didn't want to let you down. Bobby, you better not miss this fish.
That one took.
Got him?
That one took.
All right. Show us what you can do, brother.
Probably a 3-pounder, maybe 4.
That's good.
Another one to add to the stringer. Whoa,
I
get back
would.
here.
That's a good fish right there. Oh, yeah. Yep. I fish for channel cats. That's what I'm looking for right there. $3.4.
Give us a pound off.
Heck,
2.44.
I've been a pound off on almost every one of them.
Almost.
Michael says with you catching all them fish, he's starting to rethink his life choices.
Oh. This guy's got my stringer all tied in.
You at the we got a place called Grizzly Jig Company is in this town right here where I'm at right now. I'm actually thinking about going over and getting me about a dozen minnows and hitting that crappie hole.
About 2 more of them,
Yeah.
and I'll be set.
How many you got on there now? Is that 7 or 8?
That's 8.
Okay. Hmm. Michael says, it's Easter. Bobby's catching fish. The 7th seal has been broken. I'm going to get out of here before it starts raining hellfire.
Wind's died down now, so maybe I can put them back on bait clickers now.
Yeah.
I got to finish welding up my.
Buck Williams says, who won stand day? Well, they didn't have stand day today because he's spending Easter with his family. But so far, Bobby's catching the crap out of some fish. He's got 8 of them on the stringer. He's thrown back several. He's going to try to get 10 on the stringers before I end this live stream in 28 minutes. He's got to catch 2 more fish in 28 minutes. Real time catfishing. Happy Easter, Mr. John Parker. And your lovely wife, Dana. Good to see you in here, brother. Happy Easter. So Bobby's got 27 minutes to catch 2 more fish. That's his goal because he's going to have 10 on the stringer to end the day. Right now, my hopes and dreams of catching all them flatheads like we did yesterday is slowly getting crashed. Is my buddy Warren in here? Oh, Warren Farley. Yes, sir. Happy Easter, Warren. Yeah, if we had a stand day today, I'd be willing to bet that Bobby pretty much won it. So unofficially, for the non-stand day, we're going to call Bobby the winner.
Fun part is I got to go back because I'm trying to keep track for this year. How many pounds of fish I've caught or
No,
catfish.
I did that for about 3 years, and I finally just got burned out on it.
Ooh, ooh. Keep going, take it.
Come on, you got to catch 2 more, and you got 25 minutes.
Oh, that was drag. There he is. Ooh,
All right,
ooh.
hang on to him.
Feisty. You actually slipped my drag.
Really? I think you might actually be able to pull it off, Bobby. I gave you 25 minutes to catch 2 more fish. Let's see if he's going to get this one in and cut it down to 1.
They're from. I doubled up on the same rod.
Do what? Oh,
Two
no.
for one, baby.
No way. I told him he had to catch 2 fish in 25 minutes. Look what
I
Bobby
did it with
just
one
did.
shot.
Man, you talking about pulling something off, buddy. Oh, my God. I'm definitely making a video out of that.
I gotta try to get these where you can see them both.
Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. I told him you got 25 minutes to catch 2 fish. He goes, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get it over with.
Oh,
Oh man, you talking about showing up and showing off. That's what I'm talking about. Michael said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
that's
write my will. Man, you just made the show right there with that. When you get thrown a challenge to catch 2 fish and you reel them in at the same time, what do you got?
two 2.1.
Nice. Are you kidding me? Oh, I've definitely got to download this and edit this out. We're going to have fun with this video. Michael said he just heard Lisa hit the floor.
That, my friends, is why we use these hooks.
There you go. Are you
Come on, let
kidding
me
me?
clean you
Man,
off a
that
little
couldn't
bit.
have went any better. You've got to be kidding me. Nice.
Another nice one.
There you go, buddy. They're all checking on Lisa to make sure she's okay. You got to be
Fucking,
kidding.
there we go. 3.9.
Nice.
All the rest of them I catch and get released. I got enough for
A real time
family dinner
catfish. He
and
said, well, you
relax.
can't fish worth a lick. He said, we ain't one at a time in it. We mass communicating. Randy says, we're asking for prayers for Lisa. She's out cold. Bobby, I can't believe you did that to her. When you tell a man you got to catch 2 more fish in 20 something minutes and he pulls them in at the same time, that's his answer. I'll tell you something. You can't do no better than that. That's too much right there. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's a good thing I decided to stop at 10 because I only got one hook left.
There you go. Man, I tell you what, this you made this a fun show today, buddy. I'm telling you. Hey, you
I
still
had a,
got 20 minutes left too. Yeah, Michael says, Bobby said, hold my soda and watch this. Look at that stringer of fish, y'all. Oh my God. There's 10 of them. Well, I'm glad I ain't got to clean all them things.
oh, I got a, I already texted my mom and said, who's cleaning the fish? I caught them. Somebody else gets to clean them.
It don't work that way around my house.
No, it ain't gonna work this time either.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy old gray hair says Bobby deserves a day like this every now and then. Definitely puts in the time. He does. He absolutely does. You are a superstar on Easter Sunday, buddy.
Whew,
You
I'll
did
tell you
great.
what. If anybody had told me I'd have laid into them with this cold front that came in, I figured they'd be all lockjawed, but apparently not.
Hey, there's Pod 2, Jody Catfish. What's up, Jody? Happy Easter. She says, good for you, Bobby. You go out there every week, have a good time, whether you catch fish or not. I'm tickled to death for you. Great job.
Well, thank you. Thank everybody.
I'm glad you popped up on this live, buddy, because you know what? Nobody would have ever known this. But
Whew.
I will go home. I'm gonna download all this footage, and I'm gonna make a special video that focuses and highlights you, just so Lisa can watch it over and over again.
Oh, I just sat down. Jeez.
Yep. You still got 18 minutes to go.
Whew.
Michael said today will be talked about for months. Well, I know everybody that's watched this today are going to say, we've already saw it, blah blah blah. But I'm going to cut this down and I'll shorten it up, and we'll have the highlights of Bobby catching all these fish, and we'll put out a video just for all the people that absolutely love Bobby and love watching him. And it'll be all about Bobby. Pod 2 Jody, they say, hey there, Jody girl, my Jody girl. How you doing, sis?
Oh, he's still popping it.
Lisa will not watch this ever again. That's what Lisa just wrote. I'm gonna download it and email it to her.
Put it on forced autoplay.
There you go. Well, every time she turns on her computer, it automatically pops up.
Hey, I know a tech guy in her area could probably make that happen.
Yep.
I listen here. You got it. Hey. Oh, my wife just woke up.
Well, you
She
got
hasn't been
16 more minutes.
she hasn't been feeling good, so
Michael says, Danny, you'll give Randy something to use again and again against Lisa. Well, glad we could help. I didn't have to do all the hard work. I just got to put out the video. She said, Danny, if you do, then you do. I used to like you. You still will. You don't like me. You love me. Oh my gosh. This man, I tell you what, this couldn't have worked out better. Even if I caught fish, it still would have worked out better. That right there was what I was wanting to happen.
that
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 just
was
made my day.
you can't make this crap up.
I know it, man. Those are like magic moments that you just wish and hope would happen. You know what I'm saying? That couldn't have worked out any better. That is going to be awesome. This is almost makes me want to hurry up and head home and get something to eat and start working on this video.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. And Michael says, I actually dropped my phone when he brought in the double. I cannot believe that. Buck Williams says it's an Easter Sunday miracle. You tell him, man, you got 20 minutes to catch two more fish, and he sits there and goes, yeah, I got it right here. No problem.
and that rod handled it
It did.
smooth as hell.
Well, you were sitting there saying, he's peeling drag. He's peeling drag. I'm like, they're double teaming you, man.
One was trying to swim one way and one was going the other.
Yeah.
But I knew the reels was going to be good, but I am totally impressed. They are smooth. I didn't even put the power handle on that one. It's
Yeah.
still
Michael
real
said you got
good.
to pay your scuba diver double. You got to give him a bonus.
I'll make sure you get some fried catfish.
There you go.
I think in all the years I've used a Kentucky rig, I think that's the
Uh,
first time I ever doubled up on one.
well, Tim, Catfish Dog says, what's the name of that pay lake?
No pay lakes here.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I tell you what, I come over and said, well, I'm going to go live. And, I was kind of worried about, are we going to be able to get on some fish and stuff? But you took care of that, man. So I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, you absolutely
I
did a
just
fantastic job today. I'm proud of you, man.
that saved me from doing a lot of editing. Now I just wait until you edit it and
I'm going to
repost
edit
it.
this out and I'm going to put this video out for you. I just got to come up with
That's,
a really cool name, something that's just like going to make the hair on the back of Lisa's neck stand up every time she sees it.
she's gonna disown you. I didn't even see Osborne was in here. What's up, Lee? Oh, we gonna double up again?
That's it.
Got one tapping on the center rod and had a big hit on the right rod. Eh, wait until he commits to it. Oh.
Well, I'm sitting here going over it in my head. Yeah. Tim says, title it WTF. Yeah, where's the fish? Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going through my head trying to figure out what's different today than yesterday. For one, I'm here at a different time. Number two, the water's dropped a little bit. But I think the number three thing is I don't got my lucky charm, my partner Richard Cluck, with me. When Richard was with me yesterday, I didn't even watch the rods. We just kind of hung around, was talking, and Richard poked me in the shoulder and go, "Hey, your rod's going down." I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is."
Well, that's usually what makes fishing more enjoyable. If you got somebody with you,
Yep.
and got somebody to joke around, and talk
Yep.
smack.
Michael says, title it Easter Miracle, Lisa's Nightmare. Around your oil says Bobby's caught more fish in the last 3 weeks than Stan and Brian B has in the past 3 years. Oh yeah.
And are the ones that usually give me the most crap.
I know that I am absolutely going to have a blast. I usually hate editing, but this is going to be fun. I'm actually going to enjoy this. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful day it is today. Yeah, it is truly a blessing. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe we had, I really didn't expect to have hardly anybody in here for the live stream today. Uh, had so many of you guys show up, which absolutely just makes my day, makes me happy that so many of y'all are in here. And then Bobby to pull off just some of the craziest stuff today is just, oh man, you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more. This is a great fishing trip right here.
Good times, good friends.
That's it, buddy. You know it. You're gonna be eating good tonight. Yeah, I got home so late last night. I went to bed without supper and didn't eat no breakfast this morning. So I'm gonna be digging around that lunchbox, see if I can't find something here in a minute. Buck Williams says, "See you, I gotta go scout some fox for Troy's compaction." Not sure what his compaction is. I'm scared to ask for the definition of that.
With this crew, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
What you doing, chumming?
Pretty much. All the little tail. When I use them small ones, I just cut the tail off and put them on whole.
Yeah.
There's about half a dozen of them laying there. Ah,
Yeah, all these small thread pins, I just been nipping the tail off of them and putting them on their hole. But
just enough to put a little blood scent in the water.
there you go. Sometimes I'll take a knife and like poke holes in the belly, just jab it up a lot. Just kind of let some of that scent from that gut pocket get out there.
That's another one.
You've been on solo the whole time. Just go with it.
Hey,
That
quit
bell.
pulling the rod
I
away
hate
from me.
bells. Yeah, I can't stand using them bells. I hate them things. Oh, it's hunting game. I kind of figured that's what you meant. Fox tournament hunting game. I kind of figured that's what you was talking about.
Another nice.
Yeah, I can see him splashing. He said, "You know, Parker's going. What the hell?" Holy crap, that's a good
You
one.
got a jacked up jaw. Oh,
I seen
hey,
that.
let me get the other one released first. Jeez.
Yeah, he looked like there's something going on with his head there when you was holding him up. Oh yeah, very nice.
Corner of his jaw's all jacked up.
I it don't seem to be hurting him none. Doesn't seem to affect him at all. Well, you got another one biting because you got about 3 minutes.
Come on, Rocky. 6.92.
Oh yeah. All right, here's the next challenge, folks. He's got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Can he land one more fish in 3 minutes and 30 seconds? That's the question. We're just gonna every time we give him a challenge, we're just gonna up the ante on it. So now, Bobby, you got 3 minutes, 13 seconds to catch one more fish. Can he do it? Hurry and get that rod back out there. If you could pull this off, it's going to be the final nail in Lisa's coffin. I'm telling you. 2 minutes, Bobby.
Yeah, oh, there's a
Come on,
piece of old bait. I ain't cutting another shad.
hurry up, get it out there. Minute and a half, buddy. Come on, come on. Can he do it? I know he was getting a bite of the other rod. Hopefully, it'll take off. Come on, fish. One minute. Anytime you put a time limit on it, it makes it tough, man. But
Oh, yeah.
you already did everything anybody could ever want you to do. No problem with that. We're just going for the bonus round now.
I can tell you one thing. I'll probably sleep good tonight.
I hear that. There's Catfish in Fresno. Happy Easter, brother. He said, the gods be good. Bobby is catching fish.
What's up, Frizz? Oh. Man, I gotta go home, clean fish, and put up bait.
I don't feel sorry for you. All right, buddy. Time's up. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get me something to eat. And then I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna run by this one spot, see if I can't get on some crappie and some channel cats, just kind of goof around a little bit. Uh, but man, you started a show today, man. You put on a heck of a show. Hop up there, you're on solo screen right now, and holler at everybody.
Yeah, all I can say is I had a lot of fun. It was kind of last minute to jump up here with you anyhow, but I figured I'm out fishing. I might as well do it live with you. So
And it paid
turned
off.
out, to, it turned out to be a great day.
Absolutely one of
So
the best days we've had in a long time, brother. And all because of you. I appreciate you. Happy Easter, man. We love you.
yeah, thanks to all them chat. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this.
That's it. All right. Is that all you
And
got?
as always, Godspeed, God bless, tight lines and full stringers.
You got a full stringer. Ain't no doubt about that. All right. Let me get this turned around here. There we go. You're talking about a good time and giving Lisa a headache. I did not
Uh,
expect this to go down like this today. But you know what? It's one of the most magical and fantastic and amazing days of the year is the day of he is risen. He is risen. And Bobby's gonna come out and just like waylay the fish, man. What do you expect? I mean, it's Easter Sunday. Miracles do happen. And today was one of those days. It was an absolute blast. Um, I mean, I did not expect number one for to have that many people watching today. That was a blessing right there. I didn't expect anybody to pop up in here and just wear the fish out. That was a blessing right there. It's just been a fantastic day, and I'm glad I got to spend some time with you guys on Easter Sunday. Oh, it was a big debate this morning. Is like, gosh, should I just, go out and hit the river for a little while, or whatever? And I think I made the right choice. I absolutely do. Uh, I want each and every one of you guys to really think about what a great life it is. And that we hang out with each other and have opportunities to have this kind of fun, and just and enjoy each other's company and get to laugh and joke and just all around have a great time, especially on a day like today. Because I tell you what, I'm almost at a loss for words to explain what has happened today. Because if I didn't have it on video, nobody would believe it. I mean, I'm kind of stunned right now, to be honest with you. But as always, you're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you because you know that we love you. And we'll see you guys real soon. Bye, Bobby. Bye, chat. Bye, everybody. Happy
see
Easter,
y'all.
everybody. We'll get this. I'm going to edit this down to a video just to drive some people nuts, but it's going to happen. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here and go get something to eat. I'm starving to death. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Man, that was just
Man,
way
was
too cool.
uh, 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 what a day. What a
I know.
day.
And But I'm gonna roll these up, dude, because these fish. I'm thinking they're probably an evening bite, because that's. I mean, we didn't get here till uh, it was probably around 3 when me and Richard got here yesterday, and we were catching fish, consistently. About every 30, 45 minutes, we'd hit a fish, but it's all flatheads, dude. Everything we caught yesterday was flatheads, and Richard had a blast. But
Oh,
with the temperatures dropped, the water levels dropping, just so many changes that I think that's what's messing up. And plus, we're here at a different time. So I think that's kind of what threw this spot off because I was really looking forward to getting here this afternoon and getting back on them flatheads. But you know what? You just got to be happy with what you got yesterday and not cry about what you didn't get today. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's shit.
But
I'm at a loss. This has been. I mean, I've had good days, but I think
well,
what made
this
it
is
more fun and more memorable is,
well. I'm
you
I'm
know,
gonna I'm
chatting
gonna
you.
bust this down to a video and it's gonna have you featured on it. And it's gonna be just something that everybody's gonna be talking about. I promise you.
Whew.
On that note, brother, hey, keep on fishing. I'm gonna reel up, go get something to eat, and I might stop at a few other spots, check it out. But other than that, uh, I'm gonna get home and get work on this video. But we'll talk to you again real soon, okay?
All right, buddy. I'm probably going to give her another 15, 20 minutes, and then I got to go clean fish
Yeah, you
and
got a lot of fish to
stay
clean.
low.
You got some work to do. All right, Bobby. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, later, bud. Bye.